Hello, welcome on my stream. So this inversion has been broken. So I will be looking up to this fair value gap, that is the reclaimed fair value gap minus IFVG for longs. If the market is going up on Dixie, then the gold might come down, but the thing is that they are not directly correlated at all the times. Sometimes they get into anti-correlation, sometimes direct correlation, and sometimes there is no correlation at all. So let's look at USD The USD might go up. Let's see if we can. Let's let's see if we can see any mass block here on USD then we will plan our trade on USD. Yes, welcome on my stream. Well, I cannot monitor everyone at the same time because I am not a profitable trader. I am a break even trader, and let me clarify that right now. And I am a funded trader too. I am funded with Acccount at 100k, trading a 5k account at the same time, but that is instant starter, which I shared with my group. Which this one I am currently in on $53 in profit. So I will need $100 more to make a withdrawal. My target for each day is like dollar 33, so I can fall under 30. So I can fall under 15% of consistency. Let me show you my dashboard. Currently I'm in this one, and I have another account in which I'm in drawdown because of some stupidity I did. and let me show you my this account which I was talking about. Okay, here it is. $33 is my target for every day. My average losing is $12 and average winning trade is $16.14, because my risk for every day is like $10 and reward is $33. That is 1 is to 3.3 or 1.3, 1 is to 3.03. That is my reward. I am currently at 21% consistency with 15%, 21% consistency score with 15% requirement. Win rate is 61%. I need $100 more to fall under 15% consistency so I can make a withdrawal. The max withdrawal on this account is $250. The minimum withdrawal is dollar 100. We are looking for a mass block. So this one is a mass block. Here it is. This one is a mass block. The market already retraced from it. We didn't get chance to. The mass block was confirmed right at this candle. When this candle closed off, it should have been our entry, and stop loss would have been somewhere here. Let me show you. The stop loss would have been at this place. Let me mark and virtual marking that there is no trade here right now. The trade here, it should have been the marking, and we would look for 1 is to 5. If we enter right now, we get like 1 is to 1. That is not a good trade setup at all. So this trade is missed. Now we are looking for entries on gold. As I said, I am not a profitable trader at all. I am a break-even trader with funded accounts. I have a 100k funded account and a 5k funded account. The 5k funded account I just showed you, the 100k account is yet not been traded because I am practicing on this account first, so I can take trades on that account. We had liquidity swipe, we had a thunder structure shift which confirmed the thunder fair value gap. Now if the market comes back and touches that this fair value gap, we might look for an entry. Then with 1 is to 5 RR in trading. We also have new week, new day openings of 25, 25 and 525, 26 and 525. I don't think these methods are anymore, but the levels are being respected till now. Let me mark today's new day opening, that is new week opening, and 6-1 candle. Yes, 49 and 6-1. This one is the today's opening, so we will mark it. Let me delete this fib. We will go for template, give end dog. Since there is no gap, we'll say end dog March 9 as respect to Indian time calendar timing, March 9 2026. We'll make it 15. Okay, so we have today's opening. Above at 5150, 5164, and we are looking for buys for on this market. Let's see if there is any output. Okay, at hello brother. Oh, the 5k account, that the 5k account is not free, brother. The 5k account is like $10. You have to spend $10 to get that 5k account. I'm already live. Let me see if I can manage to. Okay, now I can look at my live chat from here. Nothing. I will set it up later. I think there is something wrong with my OBS. I hope you can hear me clearly. So we are looking for longs on gold. We already missed one entry. This is also a balanced price range. A balanced price range entry here. It is a BPR. Let's mark it blue. Since we are looking for longs and we have a CISD with a fair value gap, this could be our entry. We have another liquidity swipe. There is a shift in market structure. The internal liquidity is taken out. Now we are looking for these liquidities to be taken out as well. Okay, we have a fair value gap again. Let's wait for the close of this candle, then we will look for our entries. What is going on here? Okay, so I have 5 viewers. Hit that like button, please. So Rahul said hello brother. I said hello Rahul. To get the free account, please visit the server, the FPFC server. You have to visit the FPFC server to get the account. And to get this 5K account, you will have to spend $10. This one is not for free. You can get this instant account for $10. Okay, so we have our entry from here. So let's take a market entry with advanced orders. Our stop loss will go at here, like here. It will become $10 market entry. We are all set in. The SL got like $12, not bad at all. We have a dollar. And then we will look for 1 is to 3 from here. 1 is to 3.03. Here it is. We will modify our order to take profit. Take $33. $33 is all we need. 1 is to 2. Okay, so the $33 is all we need. So let's mark our exit entry and exit on trading view. These liquidities are taken out. So our entry is at 50 81.95. Entry at 50 81.95. 50 81. Oh man, I will buy you very soon. 50 81.95. Yeah, let's do it here. Our entry is 50 81.95. Our exit is at, it should be here, let me see. Exit 50 68.37. 50 68.37. 50 68. Let's have it here. And our exit is at, this is not where, yes, this is 51.15. So we exit at 51.15. Okay, so this is our trade. Let's look at here. Let's look in this window. I hope I'm audible. Hit that like button if you saw my entry clean and understandable. And you can ask me anything in the chat. Please just clarify that I am audible. I hope I'm audible. My mic is working well in the OBS. I am currently in $12 in profit. That is 1:1 RR. Let's mark our risk to reward fee and see how much RR we are in currently. So we are currently at 1:1 and we are looking for 1:2.51. Okay, so should we go break even right now here? No, we have liquidities. We have a big liquidity here, which is at the need egg opening of February 23. We have another liquidity which can work in our favor. This is a very big and bullish candle in our favor. The market is doing like ascending triangle on 15 seconds. You can imagine this, an ascending triangle on 15 seconds. We have this fair value gap. Well, we will take the wicks as there is a volume imbalance below. We will do it in gray color. Okay, let's do in white. Not looking good, man. Darker gray. Yeah, now it's looking better. Now let's see if we can hit our take profit. We will be at what, 53 plus 3 is 56 plus 30 is 86, $186 in profit today. Let's see if this trade goes in our favor. We are currently in, we just left a micro timing, that is 950 to 1010 micro. Well, by the way, good morning to my Indian friends. We are trading at Asia session open, that is we are currently in Asia kill zone. Okay, here we are again. Things are not looking good in my favor. Let me mark this fair value gap. This is the fair value gap from which it is rejecting. Here is an order block too. Let's mark it with order blocks. And there is no thunder fair value gap here. That is on big relief for me. The previous candle closed above the fair value gap. That is also good. And we are still looking for higher prices. We were 1:1. We needed 1:1 plus 1.15 more, 1.5 RR more to hit our take profit. Should I go break even? Nah, I'm not going break even right now. If this is a loss, I can best thing I can do is lower my losses to dollar 10. Save it. We were currently in dollar 13 loss, or I say SL with dollar 13. Now we have SL with dollar 10. From the link in the server, join this community now. And if you want to get cheap accounts and free accounts, then join freeform challenges from my bio, so you can get all these free accounts. There are many free accounts here we did, and we have one thing called massive discounts, where you can get accounts like 10k account for $6. You can get a 50k account for $48 with no activation fees. So click the link in the bio and the link in my description of this video and get onto this server. So we have come back all the way down. I hope this fair value gap holds. So market is coming back down to touch this fair value gap, and this one is a thunder fair value gap. I hope this holds. I think I took an early entry. The next thunder fair value gap will be confirmed below these lows for the lower prices, but let's look at Dixie and see there is uh, there is any manipulation or something like that. ठीक है. So we were at this inversion fair value gap. The market had broken above this inversion. It did not respect here. Uh, Cleared these inversion, and I thought it will clear the highs too, but it did not clear the highs. Now we are looking for any kind of model on Dixie, so we can decide our take on gold. We were about to hit our SL. hmm This is not going in our favor. The SL should have been here, but it's okay that where it is. The sell side buy side liquidity is swiped. The market did respect our standard fair value gap with body not being closed below the FBG. Now we are looking or wanting to close this fair value gap above uh, this fair value gap. I mean close this candle inside of this fair value gap so we can have a confirmation of higher prices. At least I don't want to see a barcode here because it can go to my stop loss. I took a late entry. My entry should have been here, but after the confirmation of Thunder fair value gap, there was no return back to this fair value gap to take the entry. My stop loss should be here like it was before, but I am not willing to give like dollar 13 in SL. I want to close the windows. This is not what I want to see. A rejection from the fair value gap, which is in opposing of our trade direction. The Dixie came down, the gold might go up. Let's remove this fair value gap now and mark this one. We have a let's remove this for now. We have a volume imbalance, so we will take the wicks. Here you can see a volume imbalance. That is why we will consider the wicks into this fair value gap. Let's look at it in 5 minutes time frame. We have a market structure shift in 5-minute time frames too, and a thundered fair value gap as well, which is from this candle. Let's make it gray and see if we get a body candle closer. Oh shit. Sorry for the bad word. A good reaction is being observed from thunder fair value gap. The market is not closing below the 50% or say it's a consequent encroachment of my thunder fair value gap, which is a good sign for me to hold on to this trade. The stop loss has been moved to here, So it is a 1 is to 3.36 trade now. The entry should have been here, but we rushed into the entry. I don't want to see any candle closer below the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, the thunder one. Like we are already in drawdown. If we take this hit, we will look for entries in the London session or New York session. That is $30 of drawdown every day is my goal, with $30 in profit, and each trade taking about $10 in risk and $30 in profit. But in NY session, the volume is quite high, so we can look for higher RR trades, that is 1 is to 5, 1 is to 6 on NQ, not on this pair. So that's where I cover my losses if I get one. The market is respecting both the fair value gaps, which is above and below. We will be closing the 30 minutes candle in 2 minutes. 1 minute and 30 seconds, and there will be a new 30-minute candle, 15-minute and 5-minute candle. Let's look at it in 5 minutes time frame. We have a good rejection on the previous candle. The current candle might try and give a doji and try to barcode the previous candle, so we might end up having the same kind of candle again. I want to see this candle close inside the wick of these previous candles, and I don't want this wick to be filled, so we can have a breakaway gap kind of structure with wicks. And we have 40 more seconds for this 30-minute candle closer. As I said, the market went into the barcoding. Now let's see how this 30-minute candle behaves. Let's look at it on 30 minutes time frame. So we have a wick, and uh, this could go wrong if the market tries to copy and paste the previous candle wicking with a barcoding type structure. So currently we are back in profits. Here we are. The market totally destroyed its fair value gap, and this fair value gap too. It will be observed from this place to this place, as sorry, not this one, here to here, as there is a volume imbalance, not volume imbalance, but there is no wick on the previous candle. Is why. If you have any questions, I see there are 2 people in my stream. Please like the stream and ask me anything you want in the chats. So currently we the market came down. Let's see on 30 minutes time frame, has it covered the wicks? 15 minutes time frame, it is good. It might go to barcode here because this is gold. This is how it does the things it does. It barcodes a lot. We will have a macro time frame in 20 minutes, or more specifically I say in 18 minutes we have we have a macro time frame. The 5K account you can buy it for $10. It is an instant account with $150 in daily drawdown, $250 in max drawdown. The daily drawdown resets every day. The max drawdown is trailing drawdown with balance based system. Now we are waiting for the market to either take our SL and or either take us to the TP. I hope this does not go for any kind of liquidity engineering. I don't want to see a descending triangle here because that can go against our trade. Because then it will come down to take this liquidity and we will be taken out as well. Let's look at Signy and see if we have a trade. According to Signy, there was a trade, and I think we have got it without the Signy for right now. I don't use indicators for my entries or exits usually, but I was assigned a job by FXN to be their analyst and test their tools and present it to my community. So I agreed. If it works, I will promote them because at the end of the day, all that matters is if your trading model works or not. But I am an ICT trader, and I will never deny that. And I will always say that I don't need any kind of indicators. But if someone wants to trade with indicators, they are free to trade and test things out, and there is no pressure on that from my side for sure. As I said, we are under liquidity engineering. The market might be squeezing in between this range and give an impulse move either upside or downside. It does this every day. I'm used to it with my model. So we are at currently $7, $6 in profit. The market has begun to engineer liquidity. Well, I don't trade using patterns, but I use them to identify places of liquidity. I mean, the places where the engineering is being liquidity is being engineered. The patterns are used. The every pattern that you see, ascending triangle, descending triangle, bull flag, bear flag, they don't go in the direction as specified generally, but sometimes they do, and when they do, people say, yeah, it worked. But the thing is that they are just places of engineering liquidity. These patterns are used to engineer liquidity. Like you can see how many orders must be there in this uh, pattern. Like hundreds and thousands of orders will be there, both in buy side and sell side, and the market will go to the stop out those orders which will be in more in magnitude. And that's how market engineers liquidity. They use these patterns to engineer liquidity, not to give you an entry. Your entry should be with respect to current market conditions and smart money concepts. You will say, wow, this trend line is working very well. But the fact is this, it is not about this trend line that is working well. The thing is that market came down, gave up, came down, go up. It engineered liquidity. Now it's trying to take stop losses, stop outs, and go in the direction it wants to go. It can come against our direction, it can go in our direction. Any is possible. Hmm, we have some messages on our Discord server. Please look here, brother, to get your 1K instant account. We are at 1 is to 1 right now. I mean, close to 1 is to 1, just $2 away. Hit that like button. I have three, there are currently a total of 3 viewers right now. So please hit that like button and ask me any questions you have right now. I will answer them. Yeah, thank you. We have 2 watching and 2 likes. That is the big motivation for me. I have said in the beginning of the stream that I am not a profitable trader. I am a break-even trader. That is why you don't see a trading with premium with me. You will see me grow up like a normal person, buy everything that you want to buy, that I want to buy, that everyone wants to buy. I build my rig of streaming, buy the streaming services, and trading with premium services. You will see everything grow like a normal person. And if I fail to become a profitable trader, you will see me fail and go back home and never show up again in this industry. Or you will see me rise up to be one of the best traders in the world, or just disappear from this industry. That's how this is going to work. So we are currently at 1 is to 1 trade. We are 50 cents away from 1 is to 1 RR. The market is rejecting from the fair value gap. It did not give a body candle closer above the fair value gap. This CB. I wanted to see a body candle close above this CB. Let's look at it in 5 minutes time frame. We have a big bullish candle and an immediate rebalance, which is in our favor. On 15 minutes time frame, we will soon complete the barcoding of the previous two candles in like 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, we will have a 15-minute candle closer, a 5 minute spent candle closer, and in 30 minutes, 17 minutes, okay, sorry, in 7 minutes, there will be a in just 7 minutes, we will be in macro time frame. Letting mark out the macro time frame in advance. Here it is. This will be 1050 to 1110 macro. It will be in the top center. Make it black. Okay, here it is. So we are looking for higher prices, and during macro time frame we will be looking for impulse moves either higher or lower. So in 6 minutes we will have a macro time frame. The 15-minute candle will close in 30 seconds, and I don't want to see another barcoding going down. So we are above 1 is to 1 RR with $1 in profit of above 1 RR. So if you have any questions regarding this trade, you can ask me in the chat. I will be happy to answer. I have already said that I am not a profitable trader. I am a break-even trader with some profits, not that much of profit that I can call myself a profitable trader. I am in profits of like few $100 above break-even. Now I'm currently trading this 5k instant standard account for $10, and you can get this account via link in the description. My PC is currently running at full power. 5 minutes more for macro. We have closed the 15 minutes candle just now. We need 2 RR more. That is our profit target, which is $33.28 to complete today's profit requirement. I want to see a body candle close of the mean thresh of this consequent encroachment, this fair value gap. Or as or better, I want to see a body candle close of this fair value gap. That would be a very good scenario for a bullish bias. I think the market will not go all the way to today's opening, but it might go to opening of the 25th March. Okay, 25th of February and March 5th. So we are in trade. So we are in this trade for 30 minutes now. it will go to take out this liquidity. I am sure of it. We will have a macro time frame in 3 minutes, now 2 minutes. There will be a macro time frame, and let's see if the market has begun to barcode on 50 minutes again. And this is what I don't want to see. The market, okay, this is a good candle closer for bullish bias to 51.15. I don't want to see any barcoding on 50 minutes anymore. I want to see a body candle close on 1 minute above this fair value gap. We also have a order block here. We will have our macro time frame in 1 minute. I am currently streaming in 720p because that's all my machine can do right now. We are in 1 is to 1 RR, that is 2.12% in profit. How is that? We reached $10 and we are in $10 in profit. That would be 1% in profit, 100% in profit. So we are in macro time frame now. Let's see if we get any kind of impulse moves. I think I should keep shut. I am totally unbiased right now, or I don't have anything going inside of my mind. The only thing is that what if it goes against our trade, because we are engineering liquidity below. We have engineered all this liquidity below, and if it comes out to be an immediate liquidity, then it market will just swap down and take all the liquidities. We have a pattern, another engineer of liquidity, that is this one. There is nothing about this pattern, but I don't like engineering liquidity right now. I want the liquidities above to be taken out. What should we call this? Engineering of liquidity. House shelter. Let's call this home shelter liquidity. Engineering of liquidity. Home shelter. Okay, the market might come and take liquidities all the down from up to 50, 85. It took away all this liquidity of below 50, 87, and the liquidity below 50, 85 is also taken out, and this is indication of a good price action for me. Let's take it away because if the liquidity of sell side taken first, then it might go to take out the liquidities on the buy side later. Now, what is going on here? We will close the hourly candle in 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, we will close the hourly candle, and we will be in next hour candle. I want to share the reason about doing the live streams. Like why am I not faking it? Like being a millionaire, I can fake it very easily. Like behind the screens, I can fake being a millionaire. Like people on my Discord are considering that I am some kind of millionaire, but I'm not. I am a break-even person, a middle-class person right now. You are watching me grow as you with you. I have traded for like 1 year and 4 months now with my course half completed because of some issues. I could not complete with notes. Without notes, I have completed the whole course of mine. Now the thing is that I have been funded many times, got paid, but currently I am funded just a few days ago. I mean last week I got funded with a 100k account and bought this 5k instant starter account to practice the consistency because consistency of 20% on my 100k account, still 20% on my 100k account. So I want to practice with an account which has an consistency of 15%. If I can take a payout with that 15% consistency account, then that will be a good moral boost for me, that I can also take payout with an account with 20% consistency. And that is the reason behind trading this 5k account first and not trading that 100k account yet. Although it's been 1 week and one day since I've been funded with that account, but that account is still untouched. And because that has an inactivity rule of 31 consecutive days, I'm in safe zone for now. That account has like 4% of max drawdown trailing balance based and 3% of daily drawdown, and that is also being practiced here with my risk management. We will close the hourly candle in 3 minutes now. I want to see a big bullish candles now. Let me look at 5 minutes time frame and see how is it printing. Okay, so we have this order block right here. Let's mark it the color of order block it is purple. I want to see a body candle closer above this fair value gap and take out this liquidity. This is one of the major liquidities on the buy side right now. We have expanded in short side, that is downside, since the opening of the market. What have I marked this? Today's opening, that is March 9. It is not NDO, that is NWO, that is new week opening. This is the last minute candle of this hour, and we will into the next hour on next candle. Last 20 seconds. Did we get a body candle closer above? No, we didn't. And I don't like this behavior of this candle. So we have taken the hot liquidity. Hot, the house liquidity. This is a new hour candle now. Let's look at hourly candle. So we didn't create any wick. 30 minutes. We are bullish. 15 minutes. We have broken the barcode and give a good candle right here on 5 minutes. We are inside this order block and we have touched the mean threshold of this order block. I want to see a body candle closer above the mean threshold of this order block on 5 minutes time frame. On 1 minute time frame, we are still in that fair value gap is being used to reject the prices lower. Should we consider closing this trade like 1:1? Then we will have 23 more dollars to complete our target, or we should hold into this trade. It's been more than an hour now. We entered at 10:09 and it is 11:01. We have 8 more minutes, then we will have a holding time of 1 hour. Okay, let's just be patient and hold on to this trade, because market should at least reach up to this liquidity before coming down. Let's look at the screen on time at 5 minutes time frame. You can see the thunder fair value gap has been respected on 5 minutes time frame as well. I didn't like this candle's close. It would be better if the candle close was above this line for bullish momentum to continue. I still want to see about the candle close above this fair value gap. Let's take this all the way here. We are still in macro time frame. We have 6 more minutes to the macro. We are at 1 is to 1.5, 1.05 or 1 is to 1.5 RR with 14 or $15 in profit. This is a big bearish candle. Should we close? Should we trace our SL to BE? I don't want to go break even right now because after holding this trade for so long, I just don't want to go down with like it just takes our SL and goes to take profit. I don't want to be a victim of that kind of situation. And the market has started to print big candles, bullish and bearish. Let's measure this candle. It is 280 pips. This one single candle is 440.8 pips. That is 482 ticks or points. We are at 1 is to 1 RR, and this 1 is to 1 RR is like go to trade for many streamers with big following on both X and good number of subscribers on YouTube. Like if I start trading 1 is to 1, my win rate will go up, but my risk management will go down because I can't manage my risk with 1 is to 1 RR. Although the win rate is high, I like to risk low and aim for big. That is risk like under 0. I mean under 1%, like something like 0.2530, 0.30, 0.50, and aim for 1%, 1.25%, and that's all my risk to reward is in general. But on this account, I am risking under 1% as well, but I'm not looking for 1% in return. I am risking like 0.2% and looking for 0.6 or 0.7% in returns. The market is engineering liquidity again, and I'm afraid that it will respect the fair value gap and order block at 5 minutes and fair value gap in 1 minute to the bearish side. Should I go break even right now? But I want to go break even once there is a body candle close of this fair value gap. We have a new 5 minutes candle. We might go for like this high, low, high, but low, another higher highs might be created right here. I want to see a barcode action with this 15 minutes time frame, but it broke out that previous candles broke a barcode print. Now this was a big candle. It swiped out all the liquidities below the marketplace, and I want to see this go up only because the liquidity now is above. Well, this was a good candle closer, and there is an order block right here. Here it is. Let's see if this one is respected or broken. We I thought there would be a CISD, then that would have been a bad situation for us, but we don't have any CISD right here. We have an order block. The market confirmed this order block, then went back up, rejected from it, giving it some kind of and genuinity of being a genuine order block. The market again tried to touch this order block, but it did not, but as I could not. Let's look at it on 5 minutes time frame. All the liquidities below the market rate has been taken out, but the problem is that the market is rejecting from the mean threshold. Even without touching the mean threshold of this order block, market just touched it and started to reject, and that is one of my main concerns. Let's give it order block color and delete this one. Now there is liquidity above only, and the liquidity below these lows. If the market decides to come down, then I will be taken out. There is a breaker, it came down, breaker was confirmed right. At this point, market came down, took the entries and went up. This could have been a good entry, but I don't trade with inversion and breakers on gold because it really work. It really works, but rarely works in gold. Like you can see here, there is a breaker here too, and also liquidity swipe, but it did not work here. There is a breaker here too, and it did work here, and breaker is here too, confirmed right at this candle, but it did not work here. So we have streamed for more than an hour now, and we are still into this trade. I am happy that market is going down, like in a way that it is also engineering liquidity on the buy side, and I want, or I am thinking, like I am anticipating that the market will go up like a whoop to take out all the liquidities above. But the fear that I have right now is that the market might come down and take my stop loss before doing that, and I don't want that to happen. Of course, I will not, because who wants to be taken out in the market? And when you are in profits of 1 is to 1 RR, right now there is no breaker in bearish side, and the market is still in this downside channel, creating a buy side liquidity, taking out sell side liquidities. So you can call this CISD. We have a CISD here. Let's remove this liquidity swipes and this fair value gaps. Let it stay here, fair value gap candle marking, and here it is. We have a CISD here with a minor fair value gap which is being respected till now. Let me show you. Here it is, the fair value gap, and it is being respected till now. I was talking about this order block here, and this order block is keeping prices lower according to me. I want to see a body candle close above the mean threshold of this fair value, I mean this order block, to confirm a bullish bias. If I had, if it had given a CISD right here, then it would be a good confirmation for bullish biasness and a relief to me that the market will go up from here. And this is a good candle. Now I want to see a body candle close above the mean threshold of this order block. I am with 0.01 lots, meaning I can't take any partials. So either I have to hold the trade or close the trade or move my SL to some places where I can get some profits if the market reverses. So I am thinking right now that if I get to $20 in profit, I will trace my SL to $10 in profit. I am planning to buy a MacBook with M5 Pro for my streaming and some monitors with the 100k account that I have, and for that I am doing practice in this 5k account so that I don't end up blowing that 100k account, because I have done this in the past that I have been funded and then blown the account without taking a payout, and I don't want to repeat that mistake. So that I'm in again in regrets, and I don't want to repeat that mistakes. So I'm practicing this 5k account with 15% consistency so that 20% consistency doesn't look like a mountain to me. Right now I have an appointment to a doctor at 10 a.m. Indian timing, which is 1 hour from now. So I have to close this trade in 40 minutes so I can get ready to go to the doctor, where this order block has been obliterated. Let's call it, make it blue, because this is CIST plus FVG model with liquidity defined. We are out of this macro time frame. Now I want to see a body candle close of this fair value gap. 1 minute please, I will just come. I will come right now. 1 minute please. Hello again. I hope you can hear me. If you have any questions, you can write it in the chat. I will be very happy to answer. For right now, I want to see a body candle close above this fair value gap. We are using Thunder fair value gap model to take trades. We are in 1.1 is to 1.3 RR in profit. Our next hurdle in bullish price action is this. This is a buy side liquidity and also a 5 minutes order block. Let me show you here. It is an order block in 5 minutes and a liquidity in 1 minute. I hope I am audible and my voice is clear. I did some settings in OBS yesterday. Let's see if my settings are there still now. Filters, yes, my settings are there, and you should be able to hear my voice clearly. That is not a good candle. So we will close the 15 minutes and 30 minutes candle in 6 minutes. The patience is all that we can have right now. Again, it is rejecting from the mean consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. This one. What makes this fair value gap special? Because we have an order block just above this fair value gap, this order block, and this order block had pushed the prices lower, and that's what makes this fair value gap unique and important for us to look at. It is just like this fair value gap, order block, fair value gap, and CISD 2. Our entry could have been here just with the close of this candle, but I was not present in the market at that time. Our entry should have been here, but I took a market entry right now from here. Our 100 fair value gap was confirmed just when this candle closed, and when it came down, it should have been our entry just at the open and at the higher band of this fair value gap. Our stop loss should be the low of this previous candle, and we would look for 1 is to 5. But I took a market entry as soon as the our thunder fair value was confirmed. Well, this is a good candle closer. I will be trailing my SL to $10 once we get to $20 in profit. If we get a bullish candle, this one we will have a CISD, and the CISD with FVG is a good indication of bullish bias here. And let's send it back. Okay, and now I want to see the CISD has been confirmed. Now I want to see a fair value gap. Yep, this is what I wanted to see. It will take out this liquidity, and I'm in a little confusion that whether it will go to our take profit or not. Now this is a good candle closer. We have a CISD, change in state of delivery, plus a fair value gap to take out another entry longs in longs. So if you are looking for an entry, you can enter here. If the market retraces back, stop loss as the low of the previous candle and target this liquidity, either this liquidity with 1 is to 2 RR or this liquidity with 1 is to 5.404 RR. But I would recommend that you target this liquidity with 1 is to 2 RR. Now we have to trail our SL very soon. I can't take partial because I have entered with just 0.01 lots, because I only need 30.3 dollars in profits. I don't. Yeah, I can trade my SL up to here because there is this is another entry long, but I don't want to risk after holding for this long. So I will just go for $5 for now. So I can for if the market reverses, I can have $5 in profit of the next trade risk, and the $5 will be from my pocket. It just disappeared. So let me use a trend line for this. So here is our stop loss. I didn't expect like market to come down back. If this gives a body candle closer below these lows, I will consider to get out of the market manually. In one, I want to trail my SL down. Oh shit! I closed the trade accidentally. So we are in. So we made $6 in profit today. Oh shit, man! I was trying to trail the SL. Not a problem at all. We will look for another entry in the New York session. So all this liquidity has been taken out from the sell side. This model failed. We have another. We might have another fair thunder fair value gap for the sales, but I will not take that because the market just came down to take out this liquidity at the market below. Let me remove it. The market came down to take out this liquidity, and I think it will return back to the bullish side. I will be looking for trades in the New York or London session now. So thank you for joining my stream, and bye bye. Hit that like button. I have 4 viewers now. We are out in $6 or say $6.5 in profit with an mistake. With a mistake, I wanted to do. I wanted to trail the SL, but accidentally I clicked on close the trade. So bye bye and take care. Be safe.